hope you had a most enjoyable day today. I certainly did. The weather was a bit disappointing, but that's what happens in these circumstances. And did you notice the direction of the wind changed? Yes, it's a north wind. How do I know? Because with the north wind, I smell the fuel for the Paisley airport. And that's how I know the wind's changed. Anyway, let's go on with tonight. You might be wondering why I'm dressed up again. Well, it's nearly Easter time. And anyway, the reason I'm really dressed up is because today I was supposed to be volunteering at the Ayrshire magazine's The Wonderland fashion show. And unfortunately, the way things are, I didn't manage. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about Ladies' Days. Now, if you've never been to Ladies' Day, you've not much chance unless you're a volunteer like me. So, if we go way back, I can go back to the very first one I was ever at. It was in Enterkin House. Yes, it was in Enterkin House. And I must admit, I think there was only 2 male volunteers. And I was fortunate, I was invited to volunteer. Now, it was an absolutely marvellous day, and it was packed. Absolutely packed. Now, can I just say, I've got to mention Richard. Because Richard, you may remember Richard was Somerset Bob, right? And do you know, he stole the show that day with my wee Bobby. Oh, it's hilarious. Tears are running down my face, so it was. But anyway, I think Richard, once you, and anyway, I'm not saying what Richard's surname is. We don't know who Richard is. Tough. Anyway, Richard, I think when you take an early retirement next year, I think you should take up, pal, and entertain us, and in fact, do some for charity. I know I've been at Ayrshire Cancer Support dues with you, but I think this time you should maybe give Whiteley's Retreat a wee do, okay? Anyway, that passes that on. Also, that night, it was Paolo Nutini. It was on that night, and the boy was absolutely amazing. So that was how do you put it, the first one I was ever at. But carrying on for that, I was quite a few. And the ones that really caught my eye was when we went to the Gales Hotel. Now, the Gales Hotel, it was 2 charities. It was Quick Sergeant Malcolm Sergeant House, May Gilchrist and Katie Greer, and also for Whiteley's, it was Maxine Allen. But the ones that really ran the show, I'll be quite truthful at that time, and put a major work. Let me see now. It was the McKees, right? It was Marion and David McKee. They were the major one that pulled it all together with help from other people. And it's amazing to set up the catwalks. And there's many volunteers appeared there. Also, you've got to remember, you've got to set up that place for organised the event. And it was assisted building the catwalk. What a job. I was there from the beginning, he was building it. Amazing. And then you had the sound guy to do all the sounds. So that was another job. And then you organise entertainers. And then you had to organise music. Now, music, the local groups in this area are absolutely tremendous. I'd be here all night if I'd have to say, to name them all. So I've not got time. Because you know, I usually time to about 10 minutes, quarter an hour, but I might extend it a wee bit in the night. So, it was all, and also, you've got the background people. For the women, you've got makeup artists, you've got hairdressers getting their hair all done, then they've got to go their dresses sorted, all the ones that are in the hire, and then the men as well, where we've got hired suits for Slater. Suits were absolutely wonderful. So the men had to, the women get privileged. They were in the hall because they had a lot of things to get changed into. The men were in a separate room in the girls, but it was really marvellous how it went together. And I'm just trying to read my stuff. I should bring it on a wee bit, and that way I know what I'm saying, I'm missing out. Aye, and also the catwalk organiser, I think it was James Watson. I think that's his name. Anyway, this guy had it all timed when they come on, how they done the pose and all this. and he was absolutely wonderful. So that's what it was. And then with Santander done a tremendous amount, which I'll mention to them later on. Santander did an immense amount sponsoring the events. And just to let you know, just in case, I mean, I was on the catwalk a couple of times. And I must admit, it's quite exciting and you get nervous. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a picture. Now, you'll not believe this, lads. You know I'm always around about the women, right? But what about that? Eh? Is that no clever, that? Is it no? No, I bet you're jealous and that. Anyway, she didn't ask me home, so that was the end of that story. And it was amazing because there was many volunteers along their children strutting their stuff. And in fact, there were some staff in Malcolm's house actually appeared. And when they all done up, they were absolutely, all right, mate, it's fashion designers. Okay, right, prompted you. Thanks very much. And they were just amazing, all dressed up with the makeup on. And the dresses and the gowns were absolutely brilliant. So that's what happens in these situations. So that was for the charities there, was the Gales. But then, I was then asked to go to another couple of ladies' days. And it was by Santander. And the organiser of all these things, Santander staff are absolutely amazing. The volunteers, they just grab the volunteers and they're all willing to help. But the organiser was Liz Smiley. All right, Liz, and thanks very much for the banana loaf. I know you're up the loft today, so I don't know who you're up looking for my next banana loaf, so we'll wait and see what happens. And if you find any gold and you're up in the loft today, Liz, give me a shout. So that's what happened there, organising, and where did I end up? I ended up, and it was a little art school. The first one was in the Carlton, and knowing me, I'm the only guy at the Santander table, which I think will happen somebody dropped out, unless when we say, you want to drop in, wee man, what can you refuse all the beautiful ladies? So that was the first one. The next one was last year, down at Turnberry Hotel. Oh, and we picked a cracking day, so we did. Absolutely fantastic. We're sitting outside in the white chairs with the sarsaparillas and the scenery. When you're at Dunbury, I know a lot of folk don't like because it's Donald Trump's place, but I admire them because they bring a lot of stuff they bring work to the community around that area, and the place is absolutely superb. But the views sitting there, you know, you're at Arran, Ailsa Craig view, I'm not going anywhere about that. So I've now classed all the girls, I must admit, because I'm with them all the time, and see when I go there, I'm dancing off my feet. The number of times they go, come on, Billy, you're not sitting down, get back up. And I'm going to call them the Santander Lovelies, because they're all lovely, and make me really welcome. In fact, I don't know any time to go to the toilet to wipe the lipstick off my face, and all the cuddles. So, listen, lads, I know you're jealous, but anyway, you never know. You might have an opportunity to, how do I say, volunteer one of the days. So, just in case, I'm still having a wee drama night. Cheers. Now, that's me finished talking about that, but yesterday brought back another memory for me. I was watching the football, and it was giving you special games on the World Cup. And what was on? Scotland versus Holland. Now, Scotland had to win, I think, by 3 goals. And the story for this is, if you remember it, boys, the fantastic goal by Archie Gemmill. Now, and Archie, I think it was number 3, I think, in the all greatest goals. Now, the reason I'm saying about Archie Gemmill is, because when I started refereeing, and I stayed up in Glenburn and Paisley at the time, and what I done was I refereed school football in the morning and underage juveniles in the afternoon. And the football just up the road was Stanley Green. And who played for Stanley Green? Archie Gemmill. And he was a nightmare with me, you know that. I think I lost count the number of times I booked him. He was that determined, he was that keen, he was a great football player, but see when he get beat, he just went after him and chopperoo, and that was it. So, I hope you enjoyed my wee story tonight. I'm actually thinking maybe going back to countries for a wee change, but I think that's all my notes. Anyway, I don't know who writes these things, they're not very good anyway, but I'll need to start auditing myself. Anyway, good night, and remember, stay safe, days your tail, stay in for God's sake. You know what Lizzie said tonight? And listen to Lizzie, because she's had all the experience through the war and all the various bits and pieces through certain times. So let's all stay in, and days your tail, keep in, because if no, it'll be spreading all over the place, and who knows? It might affect somebody really close to you. And can you imagine that? No getting to see them in the hospital or seeing your last goodbyes. That must be horrific. It must be horrific. So let's all gang together. Days were tell. And let's go on with it. Good night. Cheers. And stay safe.